Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, August the 9th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. All right. Again, double score weekend. Good time to gain some traction on the old Season 17 Season Pass. That's pretty awesome. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, as I mentioned, we have double score weekend, so that is pretty awesome. As you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen, I have a natural 25% boost going on because I'm a Fallout First member. That 25% boost I get from the Season 17 Season Pass itself. I get the first page, we get a 5% for 0 tickets. On page 7, we get a 10% boost for 5 tickets, and on page 10, I believe, we get another 10% boost for 5 tickets, so that's pretty awesome. Now, this is a good time to be using score booster drinks if you have any at all. Of course, I'm going to use a score booster drink, which will increase by 25% for 24 hours, so that means we can only use 1 score booster drink at a time. So let's go ahead. Now we're going to go to 50%. Now you might try that yourself and you're thinking, hey, how come my score did not increase? So what you do is you actually have to back out, and then what you do is you go back in, and as you can see how it kind of popped back up again. So just in case that happens to you, don't be worried, just back out and go back into it again, and you'll see your score boost would have boosted up appropriately. Right now, if you do not have any score booster drinks, and I'm just kind of throwing this out there for those of you who are maybe unaware of this, we can buy score booster drinks in the Atomic Shop. They'll be down here under Utility. And there are 3 different types here. There we go. We can do that, buy them using atoms if you so wish. I don't know anyone who does that, mind you, but it's just an option for you guys. All right, let's take a look here and see what we got. All right, build anything in a workshop or camp 5. So we get this one quite frequently for daily, weekly challenges. And a lot of people like to add or modify or even build new camps every time this one pops up, because it pops up quite frequently. And we can build anything in a workshop, and that means we have to claim any workshop on the map. And once we claim it, we can build anything in it. But we might as well just do it right here in our camp because we're already here. All right, let's head to the ground. There we go. Now we're going to go to our build menu. Now again, it can be anything at all. Now I'm pretty happy with my camp, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the crafting section, and I'm going to build these punch card machines. And these punch card machines, as you can see, does not cost us anything at all to build. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to build 5 of them. Now again, you can do the same thing, or you can actually build some stuff and keep it in your camp, whatever way you wish to do it. I just plan on scrapping it, and good thing about it, it doesn't cost us anything at all, just a little bit of our time. There we go. Nice. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Drink Nuka-Cola 3. So we get this one here come up, it seems like every single day. Either we drink a Nuka-Cola or collect a Nuka-Cola product. And I usually go on like a little bit of a spiel, but there's always new people to the channel, you know, so I like to give as many options as possible. So we do have this Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. All right, so this is the OG one. I got this one here a very long time ago, and it was free off that particular scoreboard, but again, it was a very long time ago. You can also find it in the Atomic Shop once in a while. Usually it's for 250 to 500 atoms, but not right now, mind you, but sometimes it will pop in there. You can also buy this for gold bullion down here in Foundation. As long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, you buy it from Samuel for 1250 gold bullion. Now for the returning folks, you go to your build menu, you go to the resource section here. Go right down here.
Junk output is
Now there is another type of Nuka-Cola Collectron. It's a Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron Station. So this came in Season 11. And Season 11 was the time when Nuka World on Tour came about. And one thing good about this one, he will also collect on top of the Nuka-Cola products and the odd bottle or two. He'll also collect Nuka-Cola Quantum, Nuka-Cola Twist, Nuclear Waste, and Purified Water. So this one here is a good one in its own. And if you definitely have the option to build it, I highly recommend to build this one in each and every one of your camps. It just saves you a lot of time because we get this daily, weekly challenge often enough. Okay. All right, let's take a look here where we can find some Nuka-Cola products. Right up here in Tyler County Fairgrounds, they do have a Nuka-Cola stand. Right down here in Camden Park, you can find some Nuka-Cola products down here as well. Down here in Lewisburg, they have a big picnic table area. There is a Nuka-Cola machine there as well. Right here in Flatwoods, we have a Nuka-Cola machine that is pretty good here in the Green Country Lodge area. Right up here to the north at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery, there is a Nuka-Cola machine that gives us quite a few there as well. And right here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, you work your way up the road towards the main house, but you don't go right to the main house. You stop and you take a left towards the, it's like a little kiosk there with a candy cane roof. And there's usually about 4 or 5 Nuka-Cola products there as well. Now, of course, we can also find some Nuka-Cola products right around Morgantown. One such place is Fraternity Row at the Eta Psi House, which is the one with the blue door. That's the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom down below. You guys have seen me bring you guys there many a times. And probably one of the best spots to find Nuka-Cola products is right down here at Nuka World on Tour. So let's go ahead and down here and see what we can find on the server. This is probably hands down probably one of the best, most reliable spots. But again, you always have to remember you are, it all depends if you're on a public server with other people. And because they'll have the same challenges as you. And they'll be going and clearing out these areas. So you may have to server hop looking for the stuff unless you have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station. And that's why I say they're worth their weight in gold. Right, as you can see the Nuka-Cola product in there, and we're going to work our way up through here. This is where seismic activity happens. I haven't seen seismic activity happen in a long time. But there's a bunch of kiosks that are up here. You can check each one. And again, depends on the server, whether it spawns in or not. It depends if you're on a server with other people. All right, so we get quite a few of them on this server, so that's pretty decent. You guys see me do this often enough, and you guys see that difference every single time we come here. I try to do the same kind of routine, and those of you who watch every day, these daily, weekly challenges, you guys see how being on different servers really, really takes a toll sometimes. Sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you not as much luck, I guess. You check these kiosks here as well. And there's 2 machines right down here. Oh, got one there, nice. Sometimes there's a quantum one in here. Now, at the end of the day, if you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station because you're just that new and you can't find any Nuka-Cola products that save your life because everyone in the dog has already taken them all, and it doesn't matter how many times you server hop, you just can't find them. It can get a little frustrating. At the end of the day, you can always buy them, okay? You can always buy them using your caps. Right down here, we do have some right here also. We have these vending machines, and you can always buy them here at the end of the day, and you can server hop this as many times as you want, and every time you come here, this will be filled right up every single time. One thing good about the vending machine inventory, it does not tie into the inventory that Bubbles has. And Bubbles, of course, is up here at the White Spring Refuge, right? So you don't go to the north entrance, just go to this entrance here. It's only going to bring you to one entrance. You go to the main door, you take a right, you go to the tavern, you go to the medical bay, you go to the big wide open area where all the responders are, and then you take a left, and there's a little store there where Giuseppe trades things for stamps, as we know. And there's a robot there called Bubbles, and Bubbles has the same exact kind of inventory as the vending machines, but the inventories do not tie together. So you can buy them all here, go up to Bubbles and buy all of Bubbles' inventory. So it's pretty good, pretty decent. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to drink some Nuka-Cola products here. There we go. Now, back in the day, just a fun fact, when it used to say Nuka-Cola, drink Nuka-Cola, it meant the Nuka-Cola Classic only. If you drank any other type of flavor, it didn't count. But just a little fun fact there, they did change that a couple of years ago, so that's pretty cool. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's take a look. Scrap done to produce Springs 5. Okay, so Springs is an item that we can bulk and scrap at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go down here.
Don't stress. Bit of oil.
Here's our Tinker's Workbench here. You just go ahead and go craft. Go to bulk. Go down to the S section. There we go, bulk springs. So as long as you have 10 loose springs and 2 plastic in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. And all you do is bulk 1 spring and then you scrap it just like that. And that is the hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to do this daily, weekly challenge. If you're a person that is short on time, if you're a person that just likes to kind of blow through things as quickly as possible, definitely this is the one for you, and it works, right? What I've been doing lately there, the last couple months, I've been actually showing you some spots where you can find some of these junk items, because I realize not everyone's going to have all those springs on them and other junk items. One of the best spots for springs is right here in the forest. It's called Camp McClintock. So let's fast travel up here. Now, of course, there are other areas we can find springs as well, but I find, especially for newer folk, and anyone for that matter, it's a real good spot for springs. It's a nice little spring farm. I'm going to go right to the main building. It's kind of a neutral area. Now, if you do attack one of the robots, the other robots will come after you, so FYI. Now, the springs we're going to be going after are all these little clipboards here, these battered clipboards. Go ahead and take one. Let's go down here to the junk section. As you can see, battered clipboard gives us 1 spring. All right, so that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead. Now I am on a server by myself, so don't be worried if you see me picking every one of them up. And as you can see, there's all kinds of them around. All kinds. It's a real good spot. Another little spot right here. Nice. All right. All right, let's pop in here now. There's a couple workbenches in here. Let's go ahead and go scrap. Scrap these battered clipboards. Done. Scrap done to produce springs, just like that, guys. Springs are so important to the game when you're modifying your weapons and your armor, even when you're crafting. So there we go. Nice little spring farm there. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Jim. Kill a human enemy 10. So again, a human enemy. I'm thinking of cultists. I'm thinking of blood eagles. I'm thinking of communists. Okay. When you see this type of icon here, we're thinking of blood eagles. You see this type of icon, we're thinking of cultists. Now, of course, down here at Point Pleasant, it doesn't have that cultist icon, just have a house icon, but we know it's probably anywhere from 20 to 30 cultists here. Really good spot. In terms of the forest area, of course, we do have the Oregon Cave. Now, there's several different openings to it, but it's just the same cave. We have Hunter's Ridge. We have Twin Pine Cabins. Okay, of course, we have the Clancy Manor. Cross here, which I just mentioned right there in the forest area, nice and easy. We have, of course, the Kill Box, Pigsty, Widow's Perch. Okay, many great spots for human enemies. If you're looking for communists, communists are right down here at Camp Liberty. We haven't been down here in a little while, and getting some reports that they think that they own the place. So we're going to go down there and teach them some manners. Just because we can. And one thing about this one here, kill a human enemy, we can kill them any old which way with any weapon. So it's going to be fine. We will come across a couple canines here. They're obviously not going to count, but that's fine. There we go. There's our communist. Oh, how you doing? Oh, we got that cat down there. There we go. Kill a human enemy just like that. This time here we use cultist, or, oh, a couple more canines there. We use these communists here, so FYI there. Oh, he's got a crossbow on him, nice. Alright, so we're back in Caution. And as we've been here before during our Skyline Valley exploration and all those new quests we have down here. We've been here a couple times, so I thought, you know what, we haven't been down here for a while, so let's go check it out. Okay. What's next here, Jim? Let's take a look, buds. Alright, destroy robot 5. Many great spots. We can find some robots. Of course, we can find 4 robo-brains right here at the Hawksbill Weather Station, if you're looking down here in the Skyline Valley region. Okay, we do find some robots up here in good old Clarksburg. I'm talking about the upper section. Now, the lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section will have various type of robots. That's pretty cool. Of course, we have a bunch of robots around the Voltec Agricultural Research Center. And we can also do an event there called Fertile Soil, so that will also help you maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Right down here in Beckley. Many robots down here as well. You can find some robots down here at Mount Blair Train Yard if we complete the event called BattleBot. Of course, we have good old Sugar Grove here. Robco Research Center. And another good spot here, someone had mentioned the last time, it's been a little while for me, at Arctos Pharma. Arctos Pharma, we haven't been here for a very long time. I was here with my new character. So actually, let's pop over here this time around. This is a pretty decent spot. I think it's mostly Protectrons here. It's right here in the forest. Now, in terms of robots go, these guys are as easy as it comes. With my new character, he's level 27 now, but I kind of blew through here not that long ago, and it was fairly decent. There's a iBot. One thing good about robots is they'll have all kinds of great stuff on them.
As if I'd know what to do if I found something.
Just kind of go on these doors here. Sometimes they'll come right up to you.
Oh, back to the usual beastly nuisance. And that's done.
Look at that nice little Nuka-Cola Quantum there. It's pretty awesome. They're being attacked. Keep going here. Oh, how you doing? Didn't see you there. But as you see, these guys are fairly low level. They're high level for me because I'm as high as, you know. They'll be they'll be at their max, but for this area. But there you go, fairly easy to destroy a robot 5 for 5. Oh, how you doing?
Engaging hostile target.
Yeah, nice. Now, another thing to consider as that's considered a robot is also turrets. Okay. Now, sometimes if you're around, you will see vertibirds up in the air. You know, sometimes you'll see the 3 vertibirds followed by like a little cargo government aid drop one they're kind of defending it. And they are also considered robots. So if you down them, that will be considered destroying a robot as well. Fun fact. You guys have seen me do that a few times. There we go. Now, if you're looking for turrets, there's quite a few turrets over here in around Berkeley Springs and Bloody Franks. All right. As well as, this way here. Right in around Harper's Ferry is a pretty decent spot for some turrets as well. Now, in terms of the vertibirds go, I find them happening more in around the Toxic Valley or the Ash Heap, right? But we do see them anywheres, but those are the spots that I see them the most. All right, what's next here, Jim? Nice little easy spot there today. We haven't gone there before for these videos, so I just thought I'd head there today. Cripple Mole Miners Head 2. In these great spots, we can find some mole miners. We can find some mole miners right here in Monadga. Right up here in Monadga Mine. Of course, we can find them right down here in Welsh. Right, so sometimes when you see this event called Breach and Clear, they'll be right around these Hornwright testing sites, right? These ones right here. And that event will give all kinds of mole miners. We did this one the other day when we did our weekly challenge video. You could definitely check that one out if you so wish, but there's all kinds of mole miners, even a couple mole rats in that one. And of course, right here, all kinds of mole miners here. Blackwater Mines, pretty decent spot there as well. In terms of Skyline Valley region, Big Meadows Gas Well. There's also a couple of rat scorpions down there, so just watch yourself, but we will find maybe half a dozen of mole miners down there. We haven't been up here in a little while, so let's pop up here to the Monadga Mine. This time around, nice to kind of change things up once in a while to show you different locations, see what they look like, instead of going to the same spot all the time. Right now, again, this particular daily challenge is we have to cripple a mole miner's head. You can go ahead and free aim for the mole miner's head if you so wish, or you can use VATS. I choose to use VATS myself. No, it's not what I want to do, Jim. And there's a perk card that'll help us out with that. Is under Perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. This allows us to move our VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs, and that's my preferred method. But if you're a good free aimer, by all means, definitely nothing stopping you. Let's go ahead and go for the head here. Right now, we will need 2 mole miners. So there's one. Nice little grouping up there, those guys. Oh, we have to go for the head there, Jimmy. There you go, just like that. Just like that. He's gonna explode here in a second. See if we get in there and get that first. Let's get out of here. Let's help it out. Alright, what's next here, Jim? Alright, complete an event while in a team 1. Alright, so if you do check the description, you will see a link for a video called Complete Event for Newbies. It's about 1 hour 6 minutes long, and the vast majority of the events in that video I spawned in by myself on a private server. Now you guys have seen me do that same exact thing on public ones where we can spawn in events by ourselves, but it can be a little bit harder because there is a cooldown associated when we complete an event. We just don't know when the event was up last, but you guys have seen me do it many times on public servers and spawn in those events. So that way there, if you're having a hard time finding events, you can check out that video, and it's all timestamped, so it'll give you guys a nice little options what you can do if to look for events. The main thing is we get to complete the event while in a team. Now you can be on a team with other players, or you can be on a team by yourself. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to go to social. We're going to create a new team. Sure, let's do an events team. Bonus XP. Right, let's go ahead and take a look here. See what we got. So of course we have the Breach and Clear down here, but that could be a little long. We do have this one up here called Manhunt. It's part of Grafton Dam. We do this one quite frequently as well. So actually, let's go down here. Do something nice and easy here today. Right down here at the Voltec Agricultural Research Center. Again, this is probably one of the first events you do. It's called Fertile Soil. And you can incorporate this one here into Destroy a Robot. So let's pop here and see if we can spawn in Fertile Soil.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate
Okay.
civilians.
So again, this is probably one of the first events you do as a brand new player, and it's fairly easy to do. And one thing good here, as I mentioned, there's all kinds of robots, and as a new player, these robots are a huge, valuable resource. You know, aluminum, lead, steel, you know, cell. It's a good time. You can go ahead and clear this area. I remember, I think I was like level 10 clearing the area way back in the day.
Possible source of
All right, now you can make your way at the top floor, right up these stairs. You don't need a jetpack, or you can just make your way through the bottom floors and clear that area if you so wish. Whatever you want to do. If you're here just for the event itself, I like to go to the top section, make your way to the roof as I'm doing now. Make your way down these stairs. It's just because it's a lot quicker, that's all. Alright, there we go. We're going to go to this little computer here. This one here is just so easy. Doesn't matter how easy or hard they are, we're just here for daily, weekly challenges, and that's it, man. There we go. Complete an event while on the team. As you can see, we're on the team by ourselves. Dodged me a little bit there. That's why I like using that sometimes. There we go.
Stand still. Your biological.
How about you stand still? Burp. See lead there, nice. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's pop out of here. We check around, see what these guys got on them anyway. Nice. All right, let's head somewhere there. Let's just go right back to our camp right down here. And get a hold of this cursor here, holy. All right, there you guys go. Another easy one here today. We are done. Again, double score weekend. If you have any score booster drinks, by all means, now's the time to use them. Gain some traction, so we're at 142 there now, so that's pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, Not Me, But Me, Yes Me, That's Me. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.